We are carbon-based life forms. We require similar nutrients as calves.
Sure, but, everyone thinks it's weird if you drink human milk after the age of, 2 or 3 or whatever.
But that's only because it comes out of boobs.
So does cow's milk.
Yeah, but those are cow boobs. It's different.
I'm not sure it is. Okay, so where are there giant rats below us?
Because we are entering the cistern, which is full of rats.
That rat was almost as big as you.
They've been here a while.
I don't think that's how rats work.
Okay, so want to hear a confession?
Go for it.
All the other levels I did single take first try. This level was single take 5th try.
So this video was originally an hour and a half long?
Correct. And then it crashed and tried to it nearly broke DOSBox.
That sounds good.
I, for one, specialize in broken DOSBox, so it was fine. But
I mean, clearly, because you keep breaking it in this game.
I do love how the most convoluted level, this one, is reduced to a single puzzle in the remake. It's really good. Yeah. They're Tomb of Tehoken was too short. We are going to just erase the cistern and just put it in the level. It'll be fine. And it was fine. It was fine, so. Alright, I'm trying to
get the crocodile.
Crocodile Plox.
It swam. Oh well.
Well, let's just oopsies. I'm trying to undo this problem.
Oh, I thought I thought the shotgun was suddenly a snorkel or something.
And now I'll just pull out the snorkel that I have.
I wouldn't be surprised, let's be honest.
I'd enjoy it. Sadly, we have to wait for Tomb Raider Underworld to get any underwater breathing.
She can hold her breath for quite a long time, though.
Yeah, this was not a secret. This is a secret, but I don't know how, because it's the first place I went trying to find it, where to go.
I think this is the only secret that I found in this level.
That's fair.
Maybe there might have been one more, but
yeah, this is the one level with a really unfair secret in it. So
the one.
Yeah. Alright. Anyhow, yeah, so in Underworld, there's 2 sections where she's underwater for 5 minutes. So she actually uses a breathing apparatus.
Good.
It was a good idea. Finally they did some undersea cityscapes that you actually have to explore by swimming.
Yeah, there wasn't really any swimming at all in Tomb Raider 2013. Just kind of treading water at the surface.
If you try to go under, you just get owned by rocks. Yep, sounds right.
Although, to be fair, in a lot of modern games over the past 8 or 9 years, underwater sections have been really not great.
Yeah.
Not that underwater sections in games have a long history of being good in the first place.
And it's kind of stupid because Tomb Raider Underworld is not a Tomb Raider can't reach it. Tomb Raider Underworld is not a great game. It's probably the weakest of the not bad games. But its one high point is the underwater sections.
I'm not sure that I
You don't believe me ever, though.
Well, with reason.
I beg your pardon.
I'm more skeptical of Underworld not being a good game.
I mean, it's fine. But the problem is it's just fine. Like, Legend was like a thrill, like of that series, like Legend is like a thrill ride. Anniversary is like really cool, especially if you like the first Tomb Raider. Like, it has a lot of just really neat stuff in it. And Underworld's okay, I guess.
I'm forever going to compare it with Angel of Darkness, so...
Okay, it's fine. It's like it's grand. Man, you're gonna have just a field day when I finally get to Angel of Darkness.
You know what Tomb Raider games really, really desperately needed?
What?
Dialogue sections.
You know what else they desperately needed?
Edge. Yeah.
I think it did come out around the same time as Shadow the Hedgehog too. So,
I think you mean Shadow the Hedgehog.
Thank you.
Obviously.
Yes, please forgive me for my impudence.
Hashtag unique jokes.
Also, who dares do this to me?
Well, it's him again.
Shove off.
I love these epic dynamic firefights of standing in one place.
I'd like to say they get fixed in the remake, but they do not. They do something else completely.
Well, you missed that jump. What do they do?
You know, that'd actually be spoilers. All you need to know is that instead of like fixing the firefights, they're just like, what if we just didn't do that?
Whatever else people may think of them turning Tomb Raider into like Uncharted, but I think
I give up at this point, by the way.
I think the action in Tomb Raider 2013 was generally pretty good.
Yeah. I do appreciate how in Tomb Raider 5 they like revisit Larson and Pierre from the first game, but just turn them into the bumbling sidekick idiots.
Welp.
It's great. I love it. Also, both of them should have totally died in Tomb Raider 5, and they somehow don't.
I mean, it's not like they have an overwhelming amount of personality in this game.
Well, Pierre's French.
That... I don't think you can define people based on their nationality.
You haven't talked to Pierre enough.
Where are we going?
Especially in this 5. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got here.
Okay, there you go. You found 2 of the 3 secrets, so you just didn't find the incredibly unfair one.
It's not like this one was difficult to find either, though.
Yeah, this level has 2 easy secrets, and then one that's just... how?
You will never find this. If I did find it, the only reason would have been because I was using a walkthrough. Because I was very definitely using a walkthrough by the time I got to this level.
I mean, that's fair. Cistern's kind of an insane level, so... Which is why I like how, again, the most convoluted level is the one that gets reduced to single puzzle status in the remake. They split, like, one of the Egypt levels in half in the remake. I think. Don't quote me on that. There's a rat, and I don't want it. The cistern's water supply can't be any good.
Are we still in is it Greece or
Yeah,
something?
we're still in Greece. So, yeah, we still haven't found the Skion piece from the Tomb of Tehoken in Greece, so we'll just have to... Rats. We will have to rats.
So many rats.
It's like there's a reason why I named this this MP4 video Rat Murder. Well, this is a change.
You would think that however many years old this ruin is, most of this water wouldn't be around anymore.
I guess it's fed through an inlet somewhere. I wouldn't want to drink it.
It's got to be like it's got to not only be like flowing in from somewhere. It has to also be flowing out through somewhere though, because it's remaining at a steady level.
Oh, do you see that? Do you see that like weird shiny effect there?
Oh yeah. The different kind of seaming in the block.
And you have to assume it's not a glitch in order to find the secret.
I do think I might have found this, but it was definitely with the help of the the walkthrough.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not.
It's a fairly important secret because it has a large med pack, which I will be needing.
I'm not good at finding those kinds of secrets in games at the best of times.
Oh, no wonder you weren't a DOS kid.
No.
Every DOS game ever, the secrets were all like this.
Most of my experience with DOS was actually through a CD collection of games that we had when I was young. Which it would like
were they
it was
all
a
Apogee?
Well, no. It had games like Cannon Fodder on it, for example.
Oh, okay.
But it just it was a CD that ran on like Windows 95. It was called like A Ton of Games or something like that. It was like an entire it was like an entire thing, kind of like the Now That's What I Call Music stuff. I think.
Okay.
And yeah, it had this little interface that popped up with the, where you could select which game you wanted to like launch. And yeah, it just had like 100 random DOS games and stuff. And most of them weren't that good. Shocker.
We're being shot again. Who dare?
I mean, probably Pierre.
You're very astute.
So that was my primary experience with DOS back in the day, and some of the worst games.
Yeah, I made him go away.
Some of the worst games in the collection actually literally required you to reboot your computer to get back to Windows.
Oh my gosh!
Because it was, some of them would launch like DOS in their own proprietary kind of window thing.
And I hate it.
And some would require you to just like relaunch in DOS in the first place.
I mean, that's standard, so fair enough, I guess.
It was a time, because like there was one game that I actually really enjoyed playing.
Was it Cannon Fodder?
No, I did actually enjoy Cannon Fodder, but I was just always very bad at it. But no, there was like it was like a It was a space shooter, like a top-down bullet hell kind of shooter game, but not actually like a bullet hell game.
So was it Raptor or Major Striker?
It wasn't either of those, but it was like them, I think.
Okay, sure.
Like it was the same kind of style of game. And I thought it was really fun, but it didn't have a way to quit the game. So the only way that I could quit the game would be to shut my computer down.
That's atrocious.
Yeah. And it was one of the only games I've ever in my entire life run across that I just couldn't close in any way. It was gobsmacking. Like, even at the time, I was like, why can't I figure out how to shut this game down?
To be fair, I also could not figure out how to shut off Tomb Raider the first time I played it.
Well, yeah, but that's... Oh, well.
Ow.
Crack. Tomb Raider has a really weird pause menu.
It's trying to be realistic. So it has the passport thing, yeah.
It's...
With a music player for sound. And then floating keys for control. Yeah. Fair enough,
God.
I guess.
I'll admit, like, I still kind of have difficulties navigating the menu in these... fuck's sake.
Rat, please.
Yeah, I still have difficulties navigating the menus in these original Tomb Raider games. Like, they're not.
They finally
amazing.
fixed it in Tomb Raider 4. And then they made it worse again in Tomb Raider 6.
They made everything worse in 6. 6 is just
the worst.
Like, I don't think it's hyperbole to state that 6 was so bad it even killed people's interest in the pretty good reboot series, like the first reboot series.
I mean, they had to reboot it, so
yeah. Yeah. Which
it's
is also
because, like, arguably not my favorite. It's up there, but like arguably the best game in the series would be Legend, which was 7.
It's also kind of funny because wasn't like. Actually, I guess when were the Tomb Raider movies coming out? The old ones.
I want to say that the first one was like 2000, right?
Yeah, they got to have started in the early 2000s.
Which was right after Last Revelation. Like, my second favorite.
Oh god, spikes.
That was the one that was like, screw this whole globe-trotting thing, let's just have the entire thing take place in Egypt, and it was a good idea.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's great. It, like, you get all the Egyptian lore and like traps and stuff, and it's great. Because if you're gonna raid tombs, what's the best country to do it in?
It depends. There are a lot of tombs in Central and Southern America, for example.
Well, we were already in South America here. And now we're getting Greece out of the way, even though Greece is not my idea of place of tombs.
We're also not really raiding tombs here in Greece, necessarily.
We actually are. We're just taking the extremely long route to get there. Also, I committed an error. I'm sorry.
How so?
I went and left this the water level high, and thus cannot actually get out in that room.
Couldn't you swim back to where you just came out of?
I mean, yeah, But now I have to like redo the section with the water level down. This is the only error of this type that I commit in this playthrough, so still better than Tomb Raider 6.
Remember how I was complaining about the water temple in Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
Yeah, for this sort of reason.
At least I got this section, which is good. She did not hit Rat a single time. Okay, so now that we have ended the rats, we can at least get this. We can at least get this key. Frozen, unfrozen.
Do you ever do that dive jump and just face plant right into the ground?
You'll just have to wait and see.
Because you got pretty close there.
Like, if she hits the ground from not too far away, then she just tucks and rolls. If she does it from more than like 2 blocks high, she just dies.
Just instantly?
Yeah, snaps her neck, she dies.
Yeah.
It follows, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, is that another rat?
Yeah.
So many rats.
Unending quantity rat.
And the rats can swim, too?
Yeah,
like...
swimming rats.
No.
No.
No. You have to have the water level raised for this section, or else like you just insta die.
Yeah, don't one of these. Right, because if you don't have, yeah, there you that got me the first time I was in this level. I opened that door and dropped down into the hole and just got speared. Then I was like, oh, that's good.
Thank you, Cistern. Hi, Croc. Bye, Croc.
Swim away.
If you're easily surprised by crocodiles, you're not going to have a good time with a couple of the bonus levels.
Well, apparently he didn't decide you were worth following.
Good.
That just means he's going to pop up and launch you at some later point.
Good. Actually, I think he glitches into a floor somewhere, so it's fine.
Great. Vidya games in 1996.
No.
Good timing, Laura.
Because as we all know, video games today definitely don't have glitches like that anymore.
I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that my DOS box was just being a little chunk, this is a strangely low bug game.
For example, I haven't had nearly the same amount of bugs as you have playing this.
Yeah. I think the main glitch that people remember was in this level. If you raise the water level and then like lower it, kill crocs and then lower it, the crocs just stay in the air.
Oh god, you're gonna drown.
I put the level down.
Oh. You would think that lifting that lever would raise the water level, and pushing it down would lower the water level.
And yet here we are.
Why are you going back up here?
Because I have to go back to that room
right.
I couldn't get out in. But I have to do it the fun way.
Seems like you could have just shimmied along the wall and taken much longer.
I mean, I have softened on our viewers. I don't actually hate them completely.
skeptical.
Just take my word for it, okay? On the bright side, we're almost out. We just have to get back to that room that I couldn't get out of.
Are we going to see any more crocs?
I mean, we're going to find the one that accidentally itself in the floor.
Good.
It's going to scare the hell out of me, too, so that's good.
You need to show stuff like that off. Obviously.
Let's see, which was the buggy games? The buggy ones are 6 and 7, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a comparison between, like, with the next generation effects in 7, along with, like, the normal. Because I would run it with next gen effects, but it just random crashes constantly.
Do you want me to record it?
No, you know what? This is a problem for everyone. If you're not running a specific set of hardware that I happen to have, like, 8 years ago, then the next gen effects just rando crash.
I'm gonna test that out, and I'm gonna prove you wrong, because it's not gonna crash for me.
Do it. Do it. Like, please. If you can actually record, like, play the entire game through... Risky boy. If you can play the whole game through with next gen effects on, then yeah, you record it.
Of course, the issue there would be that you're much better at Tomb Raider games than I am.
This is actually fair, because I was hoping to get all the secrets in that one, so...
Maybe you would just have to backseat game me.
Oh, we could do a live! Oh, that'd be fun. Well, first you'd have to at least play test, like, 4 levels to make sure that it doesn't rando crash on you. Kazakhstan. Oh, why Kazakhstan? Boing. Kazakhstan was the one that it had like 6 crash points in it. It was ridiculous.
I don't know any of the levels in like any of the Tomb Raider games, to be honest.
Kazakhstan is the one that's in Kazakhstan.
No kidding. I see a rat.
I see a key. Whoops. I did not time that roll correctly.
At least you didn't crack your legs.
I was close. I'll get even closer, though. Oi!
How does he... Man, he almost got you.
No, go away!
Yeah, he's having some troubles there.
I think he went away. We're good. Oh, speaking of glitches, by the way, the GOG release I'm using of Tomb Raider had one excellent glitch in it that made me want to die for a while. See, my completionist self is like, if I'm gonna go for all the secrets, I want to get all the secrets, right? So I got all the secrets, and the last one the game doesn't register.
That sounds special.
I had to patch the game to make it work. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez.
That's... Oh, okay.
Thanks, Crocodile. See why that got me off guard?
He just kind of popped up there, didn't he?
Thank you, Crocodile.
You're not supposed to be there.
Anyways, yeah, so I patched this one so that the secret registers, because I'm like that.
I mean, it should have registered in the first place, so... It's
but
not
yeah,
like...
I had to literally, like, patch the entire... It was ridiculous.
It's not like you can be blamed for that one.
Anyhow, we finally have all the keys.
Fabulous.
And we've only died once. I think I die again back here, but it was off camera, sorry. You'll understand why it was off camera shortly.
Where does this key lead?
I'm a trusting person, as you can see.
You gotta be careful. You never know what might be lurking in the shadows.
Now, just to make sure that it's not too easy, we just stuck the keyhole up here.
Of course.
Boom.
Oh, God. Dodge roll.
The dodge roll becomes so necessary in like all the bonus levels in the last 2 main levels.
Should have dodge rolled right through him.
Obviously. So yeah, I get wrecked off screen here, so you'll see, but you won't.
Hi, lions. Kapow. Oh, did you fall into one of those holes?
Well, yeah, some of them have spikes in them. Not this one, but some do.
Kapow.
It's so dumb because, like, I could have finished this level so much sooner and not had to cut my footage. Like, I spent 20 minutes in here and had to cut my footage. But the first time I tried to pull the block that I needed to pull, it just didn't pull. So I was like, oh, I guess I can't. And I was like, I could have sworn this is how I exit, but oh well. So I'm just like, I love it. You pull that lever to open this door, there's literally nothing in here. That lever just closes the door. That's all it does. It was just a lion trap. That's all it was.
All it was. Yeah, I was convinced there had to be something in this room. Because what other reason could it have for being there?
A trap, obviously.
Obviously.
So I'm just like, can I get up there somehow? And I went searching for blocks to pull, and I'm just like, how do I anything? Finally I tried again, and I was like, oh.
There you go. Pull it again.
I'm going to pull it all the way out because I want to get up to that ledge above.
Laura is so buff.
Let's see, what's the strongest? Right, there's a glitch in Underworld where she's the strongest woman in history.
I mean, I don't think I'd be able to pull those blocks like that, you know?
There's a glitch in Underworld that I might catch, but might not, where the V-Sync is on. Sometimes she can kick a block so hard it just exits the world.
Good.
If you turn the V-Sync off, it doesn't do that.
You don't appear to be quite far enough.
So close. And I jump down and pull out. I'm like, wait, I have to push. Ah!
Couldn't you just run around it?
I already got murdered once doing that. You can see the spike trap below.
There you go. Do you like the dramatic sounds happening in the background?
I kind of preferred it when they added more music stings in the remake.
The quote-unquote music of this game?
It's something special.
There's got to be something up here, right?
A rat trap. It's literally all traps in this room. Whatever. That looks like the way forward, and you can tell by the length of this video that it's the end. So,
we're getting close to the last level that I've gotten to.
Perfect.
Sploosh.